Welcome back, everybody, to another Let's Play King's Quest VI while at work. When last we left off, I'm still kind of lost and just trying to figure out what to do. I gotta go back to that dock worker. He's gotta... I'm convinced that there's nowhere else to go. At least that I can tell. That's kind of my only lead. Let's bother him again.
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
Can't we just talk?
The boat does not reply.
I don't want to talk to the boat.
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
Didn't I already try this
You
before?
say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
I could have sworn I tried talking to him before and it didn't... Alright.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
The islands?
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazar had ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing.
Oh, great.
It's a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
So we have to fix everything,
A
of
few
course.
years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The
Of
owner of
course.
the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Alright, well, keep talking to you.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cassima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
Probably that... What's his name? Al-Jabbar, whatever his name is.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Interesting. So, it's like once you're here, you're stuck.
Tell me more about Princess
Gotcha.
Cassima.
Ah, such a beautiful child.
Easy
And so
there, sailor.
pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen. They served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
That's it?
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
Great. Like dying a lot. That makes you laugh.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
Why?
What else can you tell me about the land?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
Doop.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
Not better than Daventry. Punk.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course, that's just silly talk.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot.
Alright,
Bit
you're just
crazy,
repeating
mind
yourself
you.
now.
Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
Can I take this? You give me this?
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
Look at his boat!
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Yeah, so let's take the
Perhaps
unlucky
it will
rabbit's
at
foot.
that. Thank you.
Great. Can I take the lamp?
Alexander doesn't want to take the ferryman's lamps. He obviously has little enough to offer him comfort.
No, I don't care. I'd still like to take it.
Alexander doesn't want to take anything from the cabin unless the ferryman offers it to him. Alexander doesn't want to take anything from the cabin
Alright.
unless the ferryman offers it to him.
Well, then let's get out of here.
Well, I think I'll be going now. Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Alright. Well, we at least have a lead now. Go back to the pawn shop. We haven't saved in a little while. Let's save. Onward. That guy's just kind of creepy. Doo-doo. Oh,
Good day!
evil guy. Talk to you?
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
You could be friendly. Give him a mint. And a mint?
Alexander decides to be friendly and offer the old man a mint.
Would you care for a mint, sir?
No thank you. I'll get my own mint from the dish when I want one.
Okay. He's very pleasant. But wait, he talked to us. Give him a ring. Look at his eye. His eye glittered. Can I take it?
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
Alright, so he's a friendly chap. Okay, folks, I'm going to cut the video off here. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you tune in to the next one. Thanks for watching, folks.